Good morning. It's day 15 of Vlogmas. Now, I had a lot of people comment about the booties. This is the pom-pom maker I use to make those small pom-poms. This is about the size of my fork. I don't have any smaller forks. I could probably, I don't know, find something, got a piece of cardboard to make it a little smaller than that, but a lot of you voiced that you thought that they were just perfect, just the way they are, to turn the leftovers into cat toys or something like that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yesterday, I worked a little bit on the two scarves that I needed to work on, but I have also been working on baby hats for the prayer shawl, not prayer shawl, for UPMC, to go with those mittens. They wanted some other mittens. The hats and the booties, they also wanted some other ones for the babies, so I was working on that. And, normal stuff. What was I going to show you? Oh, that's about it. That's all I was going to show you for stuff I did. It's one of those days. However, if those of you have seen Have a Yarn with Charlie's podcast, where she talked about how her Knitcrate was in the pouring rain on the back porch. Normally, our mail person, when they put it on the porch, they usually just, knock at the door or jiggle the handle to let me know something's out there. They didn't do that. This is what was sitting on my porch. This was on the bottom. I had another bag this size that was in between the two boxes, and this was on the top. Completely soaked. This bottom box was a little wet, so we had to dry it up and all that fun stuff. But of course, we're going to do the Knitcrate opening. And I'm not going to go through the book or the patterns. You're seeing everything everybody else is getting. I'll show you the stupid little pin. And I'll tell you why I call it a stupid little pin. I got the mistletoe. I think that's what they called it. And this is Vitalana Lofty DK in the colorway Mistletoe. It is 45% merino wool, 20% baby alpaca, and 32% cotton. It's a DK weight, and each skein has 274 yards. And of course, it is done in a chainette. Come on, focus. It's probably not going to focus, got too much stuff in the way. But it's done in a chainette, and it's really pretty. It's got those greens and the white tones, and it's just a light green. Of course, green is my favorite color. Now, yes, my hands are kind of itchy with a baby alpaca, so when I work with it, I'll have to wear the cotton gloves. And then this is their logo pin that they handed out this year. Last year, I believe it was gold tones instead of this dark black. Knitcrate, you have crocheters too. Why don't you just send a pin that's just a ball of yarn with a crochet hook in it? I know your name is Knitcrate. Your ideal customer were knitters. But you got crocheters too. So please, think about us. The only thing I'm going to show you is the colors for next month, and the reveal will be on December the 20th, when you can go in and choose Energize, Chill, or Natural, or Surprise Me. So, with it being citrine, most likely it's going to have something that has yellow hues. Citrine is a normally, it is considered a gemstone, I think. But it's a light gold, yellow color. So I would imagine whatever comes is going to have some kind of yellow in it. And we'll put that away. Next thing is I had ordered some Premier yarn because they had this sale and I had a coupon and I had points, and so I used them all together because we don't get that basic in our area, and I wanted to try some of the basic. And I had also ordered the Premier Bloom because I just wanted to try it. I like how pretty it looks, and I thought I would try using the bloom. And I got this in Morning Glory. So that is the pattern that works up. Always find it interesting to see if I can get the same thing as in the workup. And I believe Basic is still on sale at Premier for $2.99 a skein. And those are the three that I chose to get because I thought I could work them in together into a project. It is a worsted weight yarn. It is 359 yards, 7 ounces. It's softer than Red Heart. It's not as soft as Stitch Studio, but I can work with it. I would say it's comparable to probably Caron 1-pounders in the softness range. And then I got the Royal Blue. And then I also got the Sky colorway. Find this an interesting color. You know, to me it looks a little more periwinkle or Eeyore color. You know where I'm going with that. I haven't made my Eeyore yet. And then I received a package from Maggie. See if I can fight my way into it. And I'm not real sure what Maggie's got in here. I was expecting a card. Ooh, it's something pretty. I can tell just by looking. Oh my, Maggie. These are gorgeous. Let's see what the note is. Me too, Maggie. We need to find some place close where we can meet up and crochet together. Yes. You know, those of us that are close enough, I think Sally could probably come. Jeannie and April maybe, and Charlie. We can find something that's kind of in between all of us, and then anyone else who'd like to come. We just gotta find a coffee shop or a restaurant that would let us sit and carry on. That's what we got to do. This is what I was expecting. Just a card. It's a beautiful card. Aw. Thank you, Maggie. She says, Dear Jane, thank you for sharing your craft with us. I enjoy your podcast and was pleased to have met you, and I was thrilled to have met you as well. You guys are such good people. Seriously. Like I said, it's fantastic. Let's show these hats. Oh man, that is nice. And what I find funny is this pattern is one that's on my to-do list. I haven't made it yet. But look how gorgeous, and it's so soft the way it feels. Beautiful. And then we have this one. This is really nice and pretty. Look, Maggie, you have a trick so you don't have that what we always call the San Andreas fault for the back of the hat. Nice straight line. That's not easy to accomplish. And I find it funny when I'm trying to tell other people how to do it. They're like, huh? Ooh. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I love that cream color. And I know someone who would love to wear this hat. And I'll tell you about this fellow. When we go down to the community center, he always comes in wearing one of the hats that was given to him through the knit and run. And he just comes in and he wants to show everybody his hat. Now that first hat he got was a little too small for his head, but he wore it dutifully. Now he wears another hat, but I'm thinking he'd love this hat. That's right up his style. You're going to fall off of there. Oh, pretty blue. Man, that is gorgeous. And I don't know if you know, but what we have been doing with the prayer shawl lately with our hats, instead of hanging on to them during the winter seasons, we have been actually donating them to the shoe bank. So I would imagine these will go in with that to the shoe bank so that those can be directly given out to kids, teens, family in need right away. She did a mussy bun hat in the Divine. Oh, that is neat. I hadn't tried a messy bun hat yet in that. I'm not sure I'd know where to start. Look at this one. This is gorgeous. Oh, man. Very nice, Maggie. Very nice. Gorgeous. Thank you, my dear. I know I had told you Billy is in need of hats. She's ready to fill those for the kids, so I think we need to start remembering to send her some hats as well. I have a couple of hats that I found the other day that I'd made, and I've shown you the hats before in past episodes, so podcasts. So I won't show you those again. I'm just packing them up to get them out to Billy so that you can have those on hand right away. Monday, I had a couple of people have been asking me about the things on my chair behind me. I'm going to re-show you those Monday afternoon. Monday we're supposed to get a lovely snowstorm, supposedly 1 to 3 inches, and followed by ice and sleet. And then Tuesday I go off to Mifflinburg for my class. So hopefully I can go over the mountain without too much problem. Play it by ear that morning. And let's see. Val, you had asked if I ever make crochet hook rolls, I believe. I have in the past. I haven't, and generally those are when people just request, and I do make them, not a problem. Those are some things I'm looking at adding in next year after January, because I'm going to use scraps to make those. They're not big enough for just a bag, unless I had turned them into one of the ball sacks. But I don't want to do that because the dimensions get a little funny with the leftover fabrics. So what I thought I would do is just combine a front and back, and make some crochet hook rolls. I'm trying to figure out where I will place a snap so that they could be snapped instead of tied. I mean, ties are easy, you know, but it's finding the place for it to snap once it's rolled up, because you never know how thick that roll is going to be. With the ties, you can leave it enough room for them to be tied up no matter how thick you get the roll generally. So a lot of that is just playing a game and figuring out if it works or not. I had told you about the small wallets, little snap wallets. I am working on some of those. The problem has been finding the right interfacing locally to make those. I do think I have found a source that'll be comparable, that if I order it online, it won't be too much more with the shipping to get that. It's just lately our Walmart has not been carrying it, and it makes it difficult. And Joann's, it's hit or miss if they even have that in there in our Joann's. So, you know, sometimes you gotta find other sources. Okay, guys, that's it for today, and I will see you again tomorrow. Everybody have a great day. Bye.